Okay, what is up, guys? We are back on the Pursuit mod pack. We're playing on the Pursuit SMP. I'm Ryanos. How are we doing today? So I am, of course, the only one on the server. My friends don't love me, but that's alright. You guys are probably wondering, why are we at the remnants of our old base with these poor naked sheep? And this enchanting tableless setup and this abandoned farm. Well, if we're checking the map out here, I've kind of been over here, but there's a lot of people over there. And so today we're going to set up a quarry. And I figured, why don't we just go to the old base, fly way out over here, and that can be the area that we start quarrying. That way, if anyone else ever comes back to this deserted server, they have a chance to be able to quarry some stuff too. So I'm gonna fly into the distance through the nighttime. I'll get back to you guys when I'm at a place where I would like to start quarrying. Okay, guys, I made a key mistake. So I thought I was recording this whole time. I accidentally clicked the streaming button. So the last thing you guys saw is when I decided to fly over here and get the quarry set up. We basically found this little area, and there's a village. They had a waystone, so I just made that. I put the shape card in, which basically, if you take the shape card, and I can't show you because I already copied the area, but you just click one area and then you go all the way down to bedrock and click the other. That kind of sets the space for it and it starts mining. I wanted to use this filter to try to ignore the blocks I have on here. And maybe there's a help button. I might need to read that, but it was just giving me cobblestone. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, so after some soul searching and figuring it out, I have deep slate, color deep slate, sand, and all this stuff in the item filter. And then additionally in the shape card, where are we at? Shift right click that. It shows you however many blocks it's going to be. We have like 5 million selected right now. And then you can void all these and enable tag matching. So now when we put in here, it should get us something. Might be restarting. Are we getting enough power? Ah, here we go. It's picking things up. So that's sweet. We are getting just whatever type of ores for free. It's going slowly but surely. And yeah, now it's all rolling in. So now we got to go back to our base and deal with things on the base side of this. Okay, so we are back in the base now. We're actually just a floor below our little processing room. As you can see, we're kind of getting down to the lower levels of the base. I set up this area because it's going to be our little ore processing room. So this should be hooked up directly to the quarry. Now it's not going to be running unless we go back and chunk load it, which we can totally do. But I just wanted to have this here so we can start pumping into our refined storage system. I ran a pipe that basically just goes under the bridge like you guys saw in the last episode and connects us back to our refined storage system. So the way that we get things into the system is through importing them. So we get an importer, and that's a task completed, and we get a cable, and we can just keep it at this level, I guess, and pop the importer in there, and nothing's happening yet. But if we say that it is whitelist, or blacklist nothing, so it should start pulling some stuff. I realized that the cable was not all the way connected to our system. So you can see that's fine and dandy, that's pulling it out like this, but we need it to go maybe a little bit faster. The first step to doing that is getting a stack upgrade, which takes 4 speed upgrades. So I think we can make 4 blank upgrades. Get the speed ones, we just have what we need, which is nice and convenient. And then if we pop a stack upgrade, it should take out items a stack at a time now. a lot faster. But let's not settle there. Let's just actually get ourselves 3 more speed upgrades if we have enough. We do have enough improved processors. So then speed upgrades. Oh, what are they called? Speed upgrade, maybe? Oh, we just made those. We still need to make these 2. Oh, quest. Okay, and then if we throw them all in here, it'll take things much faster. But let's just go back to the quarry and actually see if we chunk load this. Because yeah, now it's pulling out items really quick, which is awesome. And then if we just go on our FTB maps, claim the chunk, and then chunk load it, shift click. Now it should be working even when we're not at the base. Let's go check it out. Look at that, working like a charm. So our refined storage system is going to be filling up here. We are already at 1.7k items. Look at that. So it's going up at a rapid rate. Well, that's so cool because we're getting a ton of resources now. So now let's pause it again. Let's just break the connection right here. Now we want to filter out stuff that we need to go directly to the system and stuff that needs to actually go through ore processing, which is just going to be all the ores. So I'll get back to you guys when I start to kind of get a grasp of what we're all finding here. Okay, so I'm in the logistical transporter right now. And what I have to do is just set what item is going to be allowed. So I'm just looking in here and I'm like, okay, well, lead ore from mechanism and lead ore from thermal, we're gonna want to be going in here. So I just go lead ore, new item stack, you drag it in, save. New item stack, you drag it in, save. And now we're getting dark prismarine, stuff that can just get exported if it's not going to be going into the logistical transporter. Cut. So the system is going. Does not seem to be a catch-all though, because I bet if we checked here and we looked at how much ore we have, it's gonna be, yeah, so it's not getting everything. And the way that we can probably be smart about this and fix it is if we just add this and then add an exporter and specifically try to filter things the same way that they are in here. So I'm curious if you can just drag it over like copper. I just go, oh nice. But now this is all getting filled up. So now it's time for the big time, which is probably why you guys are wondering, what are these mechanisms stuffs all doing here? What do these all mean? So basically, to get to our ore tripling, there's a few things we gotta do. So first, you guys know that to get one of an ore, we would just use energized smelter. To get two, we'd enrich and then smelt. To get three though, they actually have to go, and I'm just gonna give an example of gold ore here. So gold ore, you put it in the purification chamber, have to give it oxygen, and it becomes 3 gold clumps. You crush the clumps into dirty dust, you enrich the dirty dust, and then you smelt it. And so it will get you 3, which is awesome. But how do we get oxygen? Well, we can either use flint, or we get an electrolytic separator, and we put in water, once it comes up, water to get hydrogen and oxygen. And then, yeah, so I figured let's get some water set up. We love the aqueous accumulators from thermal, but the electric pumps, I think, from mechanism are also fast. So let's get an electrolytic separator. I think I just need to make this, and then we have one. Quest done. Let's see what happens if we give it some power. Hook it up to a pipe. Oh my gosh. It's going. So it seems like it is using a lot of power. 160 a tick. But it is draining this. Oh, mostly because this isn't hooked up to anything yet. So let's get a flex point. It's like this is really not working out that great. And I might just scratch this for now and just say any ore that's not getting caught by that we can deal with later, because I don't love hearing the sound of that. Okay, we add this to our network. Oh, I would like to, oh, there we go. So now it is really working. I bet we can get some speed upgrades in there. Speed, speed, speed. We have 6. Let's just get 2 more crafted. Thank you. Install it. And I honestly don't like the sound of this one either, so let's give her some muffling. Oh, we don't have steel dust. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It is as full of hydrogen and oxygen as it can be. We don't have any liquid. Oh, we don't have any liquid stored for hydrogen. So like, I'm really like, because what is hydrogen even used for? I'm debating just putting it in the trash or not. I think, okay, it fuels the jetpack. Cool. Hydrogen. You use it to make hydrogen chloride, or you use it for the pressurized reaction chamber, or you just make it liquid hydrogen. Hydrogen chloride is used for, oh, or quadrupling. I don't even know if we're gonna do lead or quadrupling. It just seems like a lot of work. You know what? I'm gonna make the executive call that if we need to generate hydrogen, that the amount that we store from this little process anyway is not gonna work. So we're making the liquid trash can. Oh, except you know what? This is a gas right now. So we're actually gonna need to make that thing that turns the liquids into gases. And geez, my inventory got crowded. The simple storage crafting is really weird, but hydrogen, liquid hydrogen. You need the rotary condensator. I guess if we just put it right there, it'll get power. We route. Oh, we need a pressurized tube. pressurized tube. Make it advanced. Then we go like this. Oh. Where does the... Oh, does it come out of either side? Oh. Oh, there we go. You just had to change it to gases. This thing is troubling, but once the hydrogen gets out of there, it pretty much lets you... So this thing is just slow. So we need, once again, more speed upgrades. Oh my gosh. Bro, my inventory. Ah, so now it's full of oxygen. And then we say that the outputs are here. Liquid hydrogen goes to the liquid trash. Nice. Out of power. Are we out of power? Oh boy. Say it isn't true. We are officially throttling our system. So I don't even know if we'll be able to do this without a better power source, because it's using a crazy amount of power. Not enough power. So we're getting 1,003.85. This must be the one that we just put on. Why is it just struggling right now? Should be getting energy from here. Oh, surge mode. 400 a tick. Interesting. Okay, well, back to the purification chamber. Does it take liquid oxygen? No, it just takes oxygen. So we need to put that in the purification chamber. This is becoming quite the daunting task. Cut. Okay guys, so it seems that our setup was a total power overhaul. This quarry is just getting back up to power. I have it turned off. It made it through 14 chunks before everything shut down in my base. Now that I think that is back on power, I think that everything should... Okay, we're officially outputting more than we're losing now. But our refined... Okay, I turned everything off. So it's just a refined storage, and we should be getting back up here. Yeah, but it was just a mess. Let's see how much we even got. Okay, we have about 22k in items. A lot here. What I'm gonna do is just get some of the uraninite and smelt it up. We gotta figure out a way to get that to our reactor, because I'm honestly running out of ways that I think we would get a mass amount of power right now. So I think that while we have quarried quite a bit, we might have to put the ore tripling on hold, because we currently can't handle that sort of power setup. And my ideas are honestly just using a reactor, because what else would we want to be able to do that would get us a high amount per tick? Because now at this point it's just using a lot per tick. Like the quarry was using about 1,000 per tick, and that's about how much we produce with this. So we can, or with this, so we can either just make an absolute ton of these and just have the factory continue to go, or figure out a better solution. Now, if we look at the reactors, we have a hardened reactor right now. Its max extract is 160k and it generates 600 a tick. Blazing 1k a tick, Niotic 2k a tick, Spirited 3k a tick. Nitro 5k a tick. This is obviously very expensive, and we would need to have the other ones in the meantime. But to get blazing, I mean, we just need a blaze rod. So I'm thinking that in order to get into more blaze stuff for Powa, we probably are going to need to put a blaze farm down here. Now in the meantime, I just have these Endermen and Wither Skeletons going at it, and then passive mobs spawning here. But I think I said already that the amount of essence we get is not sustainable. So I think we're going to need to look into that to get more power. We have this elite factory that'll go here. And then the idea is that put a little bit of copper in here. And when it has speed upgrades, it'll be a lot quicker. But then it'll give us the clumps that we want while taking a pretty healthy amount of oxygen. There's no power to this, so it's not going to catch up. And then we would get the ore tripling. But we're going to have to save that for a later date. So we made the quarry, tried our best to get this set up, but we're going to need more power. So I'll catch you guys next time when we try to get set up with some mob farms and get a little bit more power. So I will see you guys later. Peace.